Hey YouTube, welcome to the Subprime to Prime YouTube channel. Here, our focus is to get you from subprime to prime, and that all starts with knowing where you want to go on your financial journey. This is for information and educational purposes only and not intended to be financial or legal advice. Please like and subscribe for more tips. Thanks. Alright, let's get into it. So we're going to talk about starting a banking relationship, whether it be with a credit union or a bank, whichever one you prefer. I personally prefer credit unions, but you may differ. So it's whatever you choose that's right for you and your family. All right, so now when we're choosing which bank or credit union we're going to start with, we want to always look at what can they do for you? What can they do for you? Like, are you into 0% APR credit cards? Are you looking for lines of credit or personal loans, home improvement loans, quick loans, or all those types of things like that? What kind of products do they have that will best serve you and your needs? And so you also want to look at convenience. Do I have branches nearby, or is it all online? Can I easily open the account online? Things like that. So once you decide on what credit union or bank you want to go after, then you just kind of see what the criteria for joining is, and if you are able to, join it. And then what you always want to start out doing is opening both a checking and a savings account. That starts off the relationship right there. And you want to be fairly generous with the opening account limits, so that they know you mean business and that they want to do business. You basically make them want to do business with you. Banks are inherently greedy little something or other, so the more you fund them with, the more thirsty they seem. But and for all intents and purposes, they want to do business with people who are serious about doing business with them. So opening a checking or savings account, and sometimes starting off with one product that they have aside from the checking and savings account will suffice to start the relationship. And then you want to actually begin to build a rapport with the staff. If you're in person, that's much easier than the online scenario where you're trying to establish a relationship with individuals. It may be a little bit different. You're going to have to show them by your banking deposits and what you utilize within their their bank and all of the products that they have. And you want to maintain a good banking history. Don't have overdrawn or negative accounts and things like that. Make sure there's always something in it. And if it's an account that you're kind of just building up nice and easy, don't utilize it for your day-to-day needs. If you can, always try to use a credit card to pay for things in your life, but pay the credit cards off in full. Don't use credit cards for the sake of accumulating debt, because that's a dangerous game of chicken you're playing there, and you might get caught up with doing that. So you kind of want to make sure that if you're able to utilize it, pay it off. That makes you look super responsible. You can handle variations of debt load, and that makes the bank more willing to lend you more and showcase more products to you. And it opens the door to things that they don't regularly advertise sometimes. Okay, and then utilize the online and the mobile apps and all of the little features that they have for you, because that's what they're there for. They're generally supposed to make your life easier and more be more accessible, is the point of that. So utilize the online apps and the mobile banking services whenever possible, and then regularly review your accounts to keep an eye on things and monitor the transactions, and then just understand your spending habits. And then what you want to do also is you want to communicate with the bank. You want to make sure, especially if it's a bank where you can walk into and get some of that face-to-face time, go talk to a banking manager and see what it is that they have available for your situation. If they have possible 0% credit cards or a line of credit that you can get, and as you're over time, as you're making great deposits and utilizing the bank, utilizing the mobile apps and all of the online features, and you're showing them that you're a good customer, in most cases they'll do a solid for you, especially if you're building a personal relationship with individuals in a bank, like the manager, or if you're doing business, the business relationship manager. They're always a good segue into getting decent limits on credit cards and things like that. So also you want to consider getting additional services, like if you're in the mood or in the mode of doing short-term loans that are like 2 years or 3 years, and you can get a quick loan that's like $1,000 or a couple $1,000. Maybe it's for a major repair for the car, or you have a home repair, something that's within that range, and that's an alternative you can use. It's usually, the interest rates can vary. Some have decent interest rates and some can go as high as 17-18% on a quick loan. Now, in hindsight, you're going to pay like a couple of $100 for the duration of that loan term, which isn't that bad, but considering our interest rates right now, just play that one by ear. It's not always necessary, but sometimes it gives you a leg up into bigger and better products that the bank has. And then always provide, feedback, leave reviews, and take their surveys on the customer service that you receive, and be honest about it. If it was terrible, it was terrible. And if it wasn't, let them know that. And then always kind of stay informed about what the goings on in that bank, so that you're always on top of new things that are coming out of whether it be a new product or a new service that they're providing. You want to stay on top of those things. So that's how you begin to build a good relationship with a bank or credit union. And always make sure, again, that you're staying on top and you're not having issues with, keeping the account in good standing and things like that. So, for all things financial, please join our VIP group on the school platform, Subprime to Prime. And again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.